Welcome to episode 3 of the Easy Living podcast. We are meeting under the same conditions that we met at during the first episode. Just coming back from a radical trivia night. We're not going to talk about how that ended, though.
No. You only tell the stories when you win.
Yeah.
You never talk about your losses.
I don't think it ever happened. Actually.
Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, it did.
It did not.
I don't lose.
No, if you don't tell people, you don't lose. How would they know? If someone wasn't there, they would have known.
And that I'm not saying that we lost.
Right.
We're just not gonna talk about it.
No. Yeah.
So talk about it.
Some people say second is the first loser, but nobody's a loser because it didn't happen.
Exactly. Precisely. I couldn't have said that better myself, really. But yeah, trivia night, which we're not going to talk about, even though I keep mentioning it. No trivia night.
Yeah, we can talk about the great turnout, though. I mean, there was an absurd amount of people there this time. Last time there was 4 teams or 5 or something.
Yeah, 4 or 5.
This time, the whole scoreboard filled with folks.
It was.
It's almost like all of Millersburg was there.
Yeah. Well, the most important people were.
Yes.
The most important man was there.
Who was that?
You didn't see him. Mr. Sean Coleman himself was
he was. He was recording me.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
In his Calvin Klein jacket. I love that.
And
that was nice.
Looked great on him.
Oh, his fish shirt.
Yeah. He looked good. He
did.
He was amazing.
Looking great. I was going to say something else now. Oh, did you notice that there was a team name that was used again from last time?
Yeah, the old farts. They're back.
Yeah. No, that was a different.
Oh, it was a different team.
That was
different people using the same name.
Yeah.
Name.
Yeah.
No way.
Very unoriginal.
Yeah. Actually, wasn't that the team last time that said they were coming back and they were making T-shirts and stuff for the next time?
I don't think so. Because we had to we had to rope them into.
Yeah, and there were people. They were sitting closest right beside me.
Yeah. Closest to the speaker.
Yeah, no, that was totally different people.
Wow, that's insane.
Shout out to you absolutely demolishing their eardrums in the first 3 seconds of you turning that on.
Yeah, you did it last time too.
Yeah, well, actually, turning it on, that wasn't me.
Oh. Okay.
That was other unnamed people.
Well, yeah. I mean, if
they did not look like they were ready for that at all.
No. It's okay that they're employees.
Not even in the slightest.
Employees.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Surplus. Coleman surplus.
Jackie, I can't control the weather.
Yeah. Shout out Coleman Surplus. Maybe we can put in a word and get a sponsor from Coleman Surplus.
If we could,
I mean, hop, skip, and a jump away from where we're at HQ at right now. So
that is true.
So if we could borrow a $1.50, that would be.
It's a company car.
I mean, it would be great. It'd be a great setting for a podcast.
Yeah, I think I might need to show this to one of them, the Colemans, and see if we can possibly at least sit in the back of one. Maybe not take it, but go on property.
I'm sure they would.
I'm sure they would sit in it. Yeah,
we can film in front of the store, in front of the wall with fake guns.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's still there. I haven't been there in years.
We could sit by that pond too.
It's not just fake guns; it's a bunch of swords and axes. But I think anything that's not a gun on that wall is real, though. I would imagine so.
The last time I was there, it was a bunch of AKs and an MP40, but they were all fake. They were replica, but they were still selling it for $1,000.
Gotta make money.
Yeah, I mean that's.
I didn't say it was a bad price.
No,
not to.
No.
Not shame.
Go for everything. Make money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. In today's economy, you gotta do what you gotta do.
That's true. Well, speaking of sponsorships. I've been getting these emails from Mad Rabbit Tattoo, and they're like, if you make a TikTok, we'll send you free things. I almost said a rude word.
Okay.
So maybe we can get them on board.
Stopping yourself. We might be able to get them on board.
Small business.
This guy, big tattoo guy, might be in the market.
I mean, I'm looking to get a tattoo done.
They have a treatment one, like a healing one. They have there's a sunscreen that will protect you. And there's the thing that I have, you put it on and it makes them shinier. It brings the black back to
back in black.
Back in black.
Back in black. Shout out to the Trivia Night.
Yeah, shout out Trivia Night. Shout out Brian Johnson.
Yes.
Rest in peace, Bon Scott though.
Indeed.
Bon Scott. Almost messed up.
I think the car companies are to blame for that one.
Who Bon Scott dying?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I'm pretty sure alcohol was. I think alcohol was directly to blame for Bon Scott dying.
It was Datsun.
No, as a matter of fact,
later known as Nissan.
No, 100% sure it was the alcohol.
If it was an electric car, wouldn't have happened.
I think it still would have, yeah. Alcohol poisoning, doesn't matter. Tesla, you know,
What
Hyundai,
are
I don't know what he
What's
had.
the tiny electric car that's on Top Gear all the time that always rolls over, has 3 wheels?
Oh, I
Yeah.
forget what they call that, but
What are they?
There's a Robin, but that's
yeah,
not.
that's what I was thinking of.
That's not electric.
No, there's I don't know, what is it called? Look it up, put it on screen.
I was thinking of the
3-wheeled electric car.
I was
Look
thinking
it
of
up.
the
It's like it's a short name. Put it on screen.
I'm not sure.
Big 3Q.
He's having some-
3-wheel.
the big tech guy.
Electric.
Never said he was a big typing guy.
Nope, never did.
That's
To
true.
be fair to the guy.
That's not it.
Yeah, I don't think we're finding it.
No, go down. It'll show up. Go, keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep going. It's what, when they did Battleship with the cars, is what they used for the missiles.
You find it?
It's that one.
Well, it
Or
was.
this
It
one.
is a Robin.
Is it?
Yeah, it's the
Oh.
Robin.
I don't
Reliant
think that's
Robin. You
electric.
can't beat it for all around economy.
Now there's the real electric car that matters right there.
Yeah, we'll put a picture. We'll put a picture of the Reliant Robin in.
There it is. There he is.
We'll put a picture
There's
of both
Jeff.
up. We'll put a picture of
we'll
both
put a
up.
picture of
Put
Jeff.
a picture
in
of Jeff,
too.
and you can't forget John.
Yeah, well, I mean, Jeff's such an iconic.
It is.
I mean,
Piece of.
but the Robin.
That's the power of German
the
engineering.
Robin's night. I mean, if you turn
Wait,
too
isn't
fast,
this
you're
the
rolling.
this
that
the
thing.
one we're actually talking about?
Is
Isn't it
it?
this one?
No.
That can't be electric.
Because he rode that one in the office.
Yeah, no, it's not that one. It's I feel like it's not the Robin.
I feel like-
Anyway,
I don't know. I think it actually is. It could just be the Robin.
we'll throw some pictures for reference up
We'll
there.
picture of the Robin.
There's the Robin. That's
yeah.
the one.
There's the Robin falling. That's what this is what the Robin does.
Yeah, we'll throw in a
Yeah.
picture. We'll also throw in a picture of the Robin rolling because if
Robin
you
doing
turn,
what it do best.
it's just done. It's amazing.
It's very. It seems like.
Oh, there's the Rimac.
Yeah.
The one that got
Yeah.
crashed
Oh
and
yeah,
caught on
that's
fire.
right. Yeah.
I mean, it looks like it'd be a good idea. In reality, it's not. It's one of those good in hindsight kind of things.
I'm not even sure
I
if
don't
it
know.
looks like a good idea.
You put 3 wheels on it, and you put the single wheel at the front.
Yeah. With all that weight, that's
That is an
it's
accident.
not a great idea. You can see even there's a blue one back there. We'll have
Also
Yeah,
turned over.
we'll show the picture of it.
No, there's a black one too.
Oh,
There's a white one right there. Look.
It's just
You can barely see it.
it's just a graveyard.
Multiple
for
robins on their sides.
It's insane.
That's awesome.
And we're not talking birds here, folks. Cars.
No, we were talking.
That's a rare picture, that green one.
I don't see a green one down in the
Yeah, that's
picture.
what I'm saying.
I
It's a
don't
rare
see it, but-
picture.
Very, very, very interesting.
Hard to
I
come
mean,
by these days.
yeah. I mean, I certainly haven't seen one.
No, I've never seen one.
I don't
other
think
than
in person.
on the- no,
I don't
yeah,
think they're ever sold here.
other than on the show, I've only ever seen it then.
Yeah.
That's
I don't think they sold them here.
Probably not, because they probably thought this
Probably.
isn't a good enough idea to come
Yeah.
across the pond.
Oh, the Americans will never pick this up.
That's true.
Yeah.
I gotta see.
Well, I mean, there certainly everybody makes some dumb decisions, and buying a Robin would be pretty dumb.
Pretty dumb.
But I mean, it'd be great. Any single turn you take, you're rolling.
It's just not.
The insurance
not
would
good.
have to be insane.
Oh, high premiums.
Yeah, it has to be.
The highest
You
premium.
crash it every day. Turn into work. Rolled.
Dead.
Why were you late? Oh, sorry, boss man. I rolled the Robin pulling in today.
Absolutely. As Hamlet once said, dead.
Dead. Hamlet has said that.
Very dead.
Yeah. Yeah.
Deader than you or I is really. I mean, it's very, very dead.
We're both alive and well. So is Josh. I guess all three of us are
I
alive and
am
well.
alive.
Physically.
No, it's not the Robin. It doesn't have 3 wheels either. It's whatever this thing is.
I've heard of this thing.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
thing.
What's it called?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure that out.
We don't know. If we figure it out, we'll throw it up on screen for reference.
We'll have
I'm
a
gonna-
picture.
I'll
We'll have a
work
picture of the
on it.
video if we figure it out.
If there's no picture on screen around this part, you fill in the blank. We didn't find
Yeah,
it.
it's still a mystery. If you have any tips, I mean, submit a claim.
Tweet at us.
Yeah, or anything, whatever. Email.
Facebook.
G Wiz. That's what it is.
It's called G Wiz.
G dash.
Can we see? Can we see this?
G
Look
dash
it up.
WIZ.
So now that we know, it'll 100% be on the. It'll be in the video. The mystery's been solved. Don't worry.
G dash WIC. There it is.
Wow.
That is
It
a
was-
stone cold stunning car right there.
The picture
What,
of it,
purple and yellow?
that one is that one just missing its entire front?
No. Oh, yeah.
That'll be there's a tiger stripe one.
Oh.
Go to that tiger stripe. This will also be we'll have a whole I mean it's basically gonna turn into a slideshow, this thing.
It is.
This is nice.
It's quite the car. This is almost turning into an episode of Top
I was
Gear.
going to
This
say,
rate.
why don't we do
Notice
our own
it.
episode of Top Gear?
Can you click on that article? G-Wiz sales slumped by more than half. What does that say? Oh, just by more than half.
Oh.
By more than half of what is what I'm saying. I mean, I guess
is that a cabriolet version right there?
I'm not surprised their sales slumped. I'm surprised their sales ever got high enough to slump.
I'm surprised they had sales.
Yeah, like that's like a smart car, but even smaller.
I don't
Maybe.
think
And
I would
electric.
fit in that. There's no way.
I don't know.
I think you could. Shaq has fit in a smart car.
that's true.
Okay,
And
then if he can do
feel
it, I
like
can do it.
Clarkson's definitely been in that.
Yeah, I mean, if Shaquille O'Neal at his height and his weight can fit in a smart car, I think everybody can.
And his hand size,
The guy's massive. He's
Oh,
huge.
the biggest.
Unless you put him beside Yao Ming, then he looks small.
True. How tall is that guy these days?
Who, Yao Ming?
Yeah,
I don't know. He could be
7'4".
shrinking. You know, when you get older, you know,
4?
you get older,
do
you go
shrink.
down.
When did he peak?
I'm not sure.
1946.
No, I don't believe he was on planet Earth or something.
I don't believe he was a twinkle in his father's eye.
He might not have been. He could have been. I don't know. Probably not.
I don't know.
He was probably born in the had to be 60s, I guess.
Yeah,
Maybe 70s. I don't know how old he is these
maybe
days.
early 70s.
It's probably 70s actually.
Yeah.
He's probably
I
like.
feel like at this point we just cannot look this up because we've been looking up a lot of stuff.
Yeah, we've been looking at
Yeah.
too much stuff. We're setting a record pace. So
We are.
if we somehow think of it later, then we can look it up and we're allowed to. But now
Yeah.
we're cutting ourselves off.
We'll, as
Movie.
they say in the offices where people be working,
Yeah.
we'll circle back to it.
Yeah, we will circle back.
We'll put a pin in it.
Yeah, there you go. We'll put a pin in it. Yeah.
Man.
Did you ever see the Bolt movie?
Bolt?
Yeah,
Bolt?
like the
You
Disney
like the
movie.
doll?
Oh, yeah, I think that's where I learned that.
Put the
to
pin in
put
it.
a pin in it.
Yeah, yeah, the guy.
That's
you know,
such
when-
an underrated Disney movie.
Whenever
that's a good
something
movie.
goes wrong, the guy goes, "Yeah, let's just take that thought and put a pin in it."
Oh, yeah, I
that's
forgot
a sad movie too.
To a certain extent, but it's happy ending.
Right.
Isn't that not how all Disney movies are?
Oh yeah, but this one's like especially sad. I feel.
I mean, if you're talking especially sad, you talk about Up.
Oh yeah.
That's a
Up is like-
sad one.
If you catch somebody,
Unless talk about Up, directed by Michael Bay.
no, you catch somebody on a bad day, you even just play them the Up theme song. Tears will be rolling, or at least forming.
Turn on the waterworks.
Or you get that little feeling in your throat, like
Yeah,
I'm
you get
about to
the lump in your
shed.
throat.
I'm going to shed tears.
Yeah.
Just from the theme song. But if you watch the movie, it's full blown cry. I feel like
What? Okay, so here's a good.
I haven't seen it in a
segue.
while though.
What is your favorite Disney movie?
My favorite Disney movie. That's a good question. I'm going to defer to somebody else so I can think about it.
Okay, I know mine.
I want to say
Okay.
one thing.
If you
Like, if anybody says it, no Star Wars is allowed in this because Star Wars
no,
isn't
it's
like.
not. Yeah,
no.
it's not Disney. It's not Disney.
If we're talking Disney,
yeah, like
it's a tough choice
Yeah,
because I
we're-
grew up on Disney. I watched a lot of movies.
Are we talking just Disney or like Disney Pixar type
Disney,
stuff?
Disney Pixar.
Disney,
Pixar
anything
counts.
all
animated.
Okay.
Say
Yeah.
that.
Just animated.
Yeah,
Okay.
just animated.
Okay, anything animated.
So not even. All right. That's tough.
It's a hard. It's
Not
hard.
that for me.
What is yours?
Brother Bear.
Okay.
I forgot
That-
that I didn't. I
See,
knew that movie, but I
so
didn't know it was a Disney movie.
underrated.
It is a good movie.
It is perhaps the most underrated Disney movie.
Brother
could be.
Bear is. It's on a whole new level. Really, it is a really good
I
movie.
know.
You know what else people forget about that movie?
What?
McDonald's' whole toy line with it, where they gave the little totems.
Yes, whole.
I have some of them laying around somewhere. I have a bear and I have an eagle, and I don't know where they are,
Yes.
but I'm gonna find them.
I almost said another rude word.
I don't
when you
believe
said that.
I don't believe I've seen these.
I'm gonna find them. I have
You need to.
all of my toys I've kept in the attic.
Perhaps
for
we can
over
throw
the
up a picture of the,
Yeah, we'll
the entire toy line.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
well,
I'm
we'll-
sure we
we'll
can
have
find a
to
picture of
look
that online. We'll find it.
Oh, easily.
For that,
Oh
and
man.
and Joaquin Phoenix is in that movie.
Yeah.
He's the
Yeah,
lead,
yeah,
right?
yeah. I
He's,
think something like that. Yeah.
Man, my
There's somebody
favorite.
else in that movie.
My
too.
favorite Disney movie. I might have
So
to keep
tough.
it. Yeah, it really is hard. Like, I'd say, man, it is. I'm gonna go Toy Story 2.
Toy Story 2. Okay,
Oh,
I
yeah,
like
that's pretty
that.
solid.
It's
Oh,
good.
Rick Moranis, isn't it?
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a good choice. I really don't know what I would say. Like,
It's hard. It's one of those things that you never think is going to be hard to answer because you never think you're going to have to answer it.
I mean, yeah. Ratatouille, though, pretty good.
It's a good movie. It's a good movie.
Ratatouille's classic. I remember watching that all the time with my sister because she was a big fan of that movie.
My favorite part of that movie is the beginning where the lady's just shooting shotgun blasts in her house.
Oh, yeah.
Trying to kill it,
Every time I see that, it gets me.
I mean, I don't know. Cars, I love Cars.
Cars is great.
Cars is good.
What do you think about Cars 2?
I mean, not really the car, like the original Cars,
Yeah,
easily
great.
the best one.
Yeah.
Cars 2, not great.
No, it's not like one. Like, there's plenty of movie series where like the second one is like far and away the best.
I'd also
Oh, yeah.
like to
Saying
point-
Toy Story 2.
Toy Story 2,
Yeah.
Shrek.
Yeah. Men in Black, arguably, probably. Not that that has anything to do with animated films,
No, but
but like,
is Brave? That's Disney, right?
Brave is Disney.
Brave is Disney.
Yes.
That's my favorite Disney princess.
Because that's one of the that's one of the Disney princesses.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, Merida. And her mother being a bear.
Yeah. I mean, these got like all-time classics like Pocahontas. I remember watching that all
Oh,
the time
yeah.
as a kid.
Or the all-time classics like Pinocchio.
Oh
or
yeah.
Cinderella,
Yeah,
when every
yeah.
frame is drawn by hand.
Yeah.
Imagine doing that.
You know the Tangled movie?
Yeah, I know.
You know the guy in the Tangled movie? I've been told multiple times that I look like him, like with my hair grown out.
Yeah,
I
I believe it.
I
They
don't
said
know.
I need to do this.
You got that hair right now.
Oh yeah, right now.
When it's flowing,
Yeah, when it.
I can see that.
When
Yeah,
it's
I'm not gonna-
flowetry in motion, I guess I can see it, but as of right now,
Yeah, well, it's-
I
I've,
don't-
I've been told that by multiple people. Also, my sister says if I had blonde hair, I'd look like Prince Charming from Shrek.
Yeah.
I don't
Probably.
like that one because that guy's
no. Well, I mean,
he's something.
He's the villain.
he is something, but
He's a rude
it's a
bird.
good compliment.
Yeah, he's a rude bird.
Also, I just looked up a list because I was trying to, rack my brain here a little bit. 100% have my actual favorite, The Incredibles.
Oh,
That's
so good.
It's solid. It's solid.
It's
very
great.
solid.
What do you mean
solid.
it's solid? It's great.
Solid.
The Incredibles is great.
I'm very partial.
Rock solid.
I'm very partial to
He-
the Toy Story movie because like that's like all I watched when I grew up. Was like all the Toy Story films.
Yeah, I watched all. I mean,
I was
it
in Disney. I saw Toy Story 3 in Disney.
That had to be that's an
which
insane
one
experience.
has
It was expensive.
When
I
She-
believe that.
Which one is the When She Loved Me song? Is that the second one?
Second one. That's
Yeah.
that's
That's a tearjerker.
Jesse's song.
Yeah, it's Jesse's song.
That's
yeah,
Jesse one.
that's a tearjerker.
What else? I mean, Monsters Inc. also great.
That is good. I
was
just
afraid
watched
of that
both of
movie as a
them.
kid.
Really,
Yeah, I
my
would not watch that. And I would not watch Shrek.
my oldest niece, all she does is like for a while, all she would do is watch Monsters Inc. Like I saw it so many times when I was out there.
Mm-hmm.
It's insane. It's every day, every single day. Monsters Inc. Bang. Like
Yeah.
not scared at all. It's crazy.
Never forget when we saw the Monsters Inc. door at Best Buy.
Yeah, that's
Did you get
right.
this?
That's right. I mean,
Like,
yeah,
I
Monsters University,
forgot about
MU, Millersville University, MU.
Oh yeah, MU.
I mean,
that means you gotta start a frat.
oh no, the basement flooring of the one dorm building is Monsters University. Their door sticker is Monsters University.
Are they losing the capital?
No, they've already taken it.
I'm hoping I get the same answer from everybody in this room.
Okay.
Which one is better? Which Monsters Inc. is better?
First one.
Okay. Yeah.
First, yeah, it's not close.
Okay,
Monsters
I was gonna say-
University's not that
I
good.
say it's good, but it's not on the level of the first one.
Yeah, it's good. It's not like Cars 2. Like
No.
Cars 2 is just not good.
I don't mind Cars 2.
I don't mind it, but I'm just saying, the first one's so much better.
I would like to point out Disney, the blue female car in the first Cars movie,
Mhm.
they gave her a tramp stamp.
They did give
They
her
did give her
a
tramp stamp.
Most
Yeah.
people don't remember that. I do.
I'm just looking at a list.
Doesn't Lightning McQueen say that? He's like, oh, she's got a tramp stamp.
Nah, he's like,
When he first
ooh.
sees
I
it.
think he says, ooh, a
Is her
little
name just
pinstripe.
Porsche? Is her name Porsche? Because she is a Porsche. Is
I
her
don't know.
name Porsche?
I don't know. Well, I know.
He doesn't say tramp stamp because it's a car. So he says pinstripe.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
she's
that's
got
right.
a pinstripe.
It's something like that.
Yep. I
Probably
think,
done by Ramon, who I just now realized is a tattoo artist.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because
yeah. I mean, yeah.
he's well, I guess I don't know. I don't know who he would be.
Isn't it like the forklift guy?
No, Ramon is the lowrider.
Oh,
That
that's
does-
right.
that
I
does the
forgot. I
pinstripes.
couldn't remember which one that was.
No, that would be Guido.
Yes.
Is the forklift who does not speak except for when he blows off his What's that?
So the little
Pork
blue
ranch?
Yes.
And he goes,
the little
Pete stop.
yeah, the blue car was Sally Carrera.
Sally Carrera. Oh, because she's a Porsche Carrera.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, base model. I mean, she's basic.
Yeah. I remember Flo. That's
Flo,
the only
Flo
female car
married
I
to
could.
Ramon.
Only female car I could think of was Flo.
Sally. Toe Mater.
Well, obviously Toe Mater, yeah, and Doc
Mater.
Hudson.
Doc Hudson.
Legendary
Hudson.
Doc Hudson.
I've seen a few Hudson.
You know, the scene that I rewatched multiple times in that movie because I thought it was cool was like when Mac is falling asleep driving and like the drag cars come up beside him and they look all cool. I always liked that scene. It was just it's very aesthetically
the guy with the
pleasing.
stereo pulls up in front of him and then he puts the record on and then puts him to sleep.
It's a very aesthetically pleasing scene
It is.
with all the colors.
Great colors.
Yes.
Yeah.
Love good.
I'm still just
Good,
looking at a list
no,
of
not
Disney
cinematography.
movies.
I guess the
still.
cinematography.
Did you still not give your favorite?
No, I did.
Okay.
I said I'm nominating.
As you said Incredibles. I forgot.
I love
that.
it. I mean, there's so many, but I'm just
Forgive
looking
me,
at a list.
I ain't as good as I once was.
I forgot Bedtime Stories was Disney.
That's true.
Benji, I don't know if you guys know Benji, the dog.
I do know
Benji!
Pretty sure my gram has like a sleeping bag that had Benji all over it.
Nice.
Interesting.
Beverly Hills Chihuahua, big fan of that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I never caught on with me.
Oh, I love that.
I found that one kind of annoying.
I can see
I've
why.
never seen that one.
Well, since we've done Disney now, what about your favorite DreamWorks movie? I mean, I already know mine.
Shrek 2?
Yes.
Yeah, it has to be.
Easily is Shrek 2.
Can you get a list
I'm
of
pulling up
DreamWorks
a list of
movies? 'Cause, like, I
DreamWorks.
don't know what's
Oh,
DreamWorks like off the top of
Okay,
my head.
I'm not picking Shrek because I just saw immediately a movie that I love more, Madagascar.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Madagascar is so good. I mean, Shrek.
Over the Hedge.
Yeah, I see
Over
that.
the Hedge
Shrek
is
2
one of
great.
them.
Stop it.
Is Ice Age DreamWorks?
Put up a list.
Oh,
Put
sure.
up
Oh, yeah,
a
put
list
a
of
list
DreamWorks
up.
movies.
Put up a list.
We're
Where's
due
the
for the next
G-Wiz?
one.
Anybody listening at home, you can. I mean,
Play
you can
along
obviously
at home.
you can
look
pull up
your own list up.
You can look up your own list of DreamWorks movies. 'Cause it'd be a long list to put in. You might already have your favorite. You might not even need to look it up.
Oh, How to Train Your Dragon.
No, that's good. That's good.
The Croods.
Never seen
saw
that, but I know
Cruise.
Nick Cage is in there.
It is a good movie.
Yeah, it is.
I do
I
enjoy
know
it.
Nick Cage is in there.
Yeah.
Can you scroll?
Madagascar, yeah.
Oh, Kung Fu Panda doesn't have a picture.
Oh yeah.
Boss Baby. Oh, Turbo.
Oh, Shark Tale. You gotta be kidding me.
Oh, Shark Tale.
I love Shark Tale.
Shark Tale is a great movie and a great game. They made a game for it too.
Yeah,
love
I
that
played
game.
that. It was a good game.
Yeah,
Did you ever see Road to El Dorado? I never saw that one.
No, I've never.
I've seen it. I've seen it.
How to Train Your Dragon was good though. I remember watching that in school.
B movie.
Over the
Oh,
Hedge.
the B movie. Yeah, Over the Hedge. I love
Over the
that
Hedge,
movie.
great.
Kung Fu Panda.
Oh,
B
there's,
movie, great.
Ants, aka Peaky Blinders.
Yeah. All good stuff here, really.
There's a Captain Underpants movie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, I never read those books though.
I mean, we're getting kind of.
We are getting into the deep cuts.
Yeah, we're getting into the
Flushed
deep
away.
cuts.
Flushed
Oh,
away.
Flushed Away.
Oh, Prince of Egypt. Remember we
No.
watched that in social studies?
Oh yeah, that's right. I remember, but Flushed Away. When I would go to the eye center at Walmart, when I would go with my grandma and my mom when I was a kid, they'd pull out a TV for me and put on a VHS of Flushed Away. Every time. Seen Flushed Away so many times because of that.
I have a similar story,
It's a great movie, though.
and you're really gonna appreciate.
Who's in
this
that?
one.
Click on it. Who's in Flushed Away?
Whenever we would go to State Farm to do insurance,
Okay.
the State Farm guy would get me a TV with the built-in VHS player
Yeah, of course.
and play Fievel.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Hugh Jackman.
Whoa!
Hugh Jackman.
Kate Winslet, too. Dang.
Wow.
Flushed Away. Great cast.
Why do I
Ian
know
McKellen.
Ian McKellen.
What is
What's
he
he
do?
in? I know him.
I know.
I know
him
that
too.
name.
Well, he's the Toad.
Oh,
He is the Toad, but what else is
I love when you do this and you're like, oh, what else is this guy in? And the
No,
first
what?
thing that
Oh,
comes
he's
up is
something.
Like,
No, go back up. Go back up. Known for Lord of the Rings.
Oh, he
guess
plays
Yeah,
Gandalf.
he plays Gandalf. He plays Gandalf.
Ah.
I've never seen those,
Yeah,
but I
I've
know
never
the name
seen
of
him, but I know him
McKellen.
from that probably. What
Yeah.
else is he in?
Yeah, let's see some other than Lord of the Rings. Can you filter by like well known?
I don't know.
Yeah, what's that?
Show by
Ratings?
Well, that'll just be like
Yeah.
what the critics score.
But I guess just click on it though. It'll probably give us
Yeah.
more what we need to know.
True. Did that say Hamlet?
You could have.
Playing Shakespeare.
This is not what we needed.
No, this is
Ian McKellen, though. I mean, obviously, I'm gonna check on my phone.
counterproductive. I feel.
I forgot. Yeah.
Yeah,
he
this
was.
isn't gonna go well.
Yeah.
No. But yeah, yeah.
He was in Family Guy.
I mean, I feel like everybody's done some sort of voice
everybody's
work for Family Guy.
Jays.
He was in the remake of Cats.
Wait, hold on. Was that a Bond movie I just saw there? Oh no, not okay. No,
Yeah, Goldfinger. Oh wait, Goldfinger, the radio play.
Yeah. But he was in the remake of Cats, which he probably doesn't want people to know about.
Probably not.
Yikes.
Because that was apparently bad. I mean, I haven't seen it.
He's in X-Men.
No.
People-
He's in the Da Vinci Code.
People said it was so bad that there's no reason to watch it, apparently. But I forgot about Flushed Away. I mean, obviously, Disney blows DreamWorks out.
Oh, he
a
plays
lot.
Magneto in the X-Men. He's in Rasputin, the TV movie. Tsar Nicholas II.
Looks like a big history guy.
Yeah,
He
I mean,
does
he
appear
looks
to be
like a
that.
guy that just stayed busy constantly. Just doing stuff. But, I mean... It's DreamWorks, good films that like Madagascar, The Penguins of Madagascar, great.
Yeah.
DreamWorks are the kind of films that, like, you watch now, like when you're older, and you pick up a lot of the little
Well,
nuance.
Like in Madagascar, when I don't even remember what happens, but the zebra. Who plays the zebra? Chris Rock.
Chris
Chris
Rock.
Rock. He says sugar, honey, iced tea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean,
He's trying to figure it out.
No, I was thinking there's a scene from Madagascar that my Uncle Chris brings up all the time. It's when they're on the plane, and it's the pass it on scene when there's a big chain of monkeys and they say pass it on, and it gets to the end and he goes, he said Basset Hound. Always like that one.
Yeah, that's good.
Basset Hound.
Can you text it to me? Is it a root
No,
word?
I'm not gonna. No. What?
What do you mean?
Okay, so there's a chain of monkeys, right?
Yeah.
And they're trying to get so they're carrying this bucket with like the main four on it, and they need to send them a message to say like swing left, I think it is, or something like that. So he says, like, swing left, pass it down. So as they pass it down, at the end it gets to, he said Basset Hound.
Yeah. We did that in school where you do stuff.
See, this is how rumors permeate.
Yeah. Because there's always that one kid that you said it so clearly in news.
Oh yeah, and they're just like, whoa, I'm going.
I always change it on purpose.
You would be that guy.
Yeah, there's that kid.
Yeah.
There's that kid.
Like they say tomato, like I spell the other end. Cranberry.
Tomato. You're that kid who at indoor recess, you were getting the paper towels and mixing soap and water with them and throwing them at people.
I would never do that.
Would never do that. Indoor recess, we were playing Risk.
Risk.
Oh. Great game.
Mr. Null's class, the pinball game on Windows XP.
Anybody that remembers the pinball Windows XP, I downloaded that on my work computer.
I'm going to start
just to play it.
Instead of actually carding people, I'm going to ask them if they know what the pinball game is.
Well, I mean, I know about it, and I would not be legally allowed to drink.
It's got to be pretty close.
He would be jail time. 5 to 10.
Look.
Call back, 5 to 10, every sentence, 5 to 10 years, 5 to 10. Anybody out there wondering, should I commit this crime? Yes. Also no, but still yes, because it'll be 5 to 10. That's it.
Hey, song bad trick. Possession with intent is 5 to 10.
It's 5 to 10.
This is in a song I listened to today.
Okay, yeah.
Featuring Joe Walsh and a bunch of other people. I can't remember what it was. I liked it on my phone. Let me find it.
He was just texting me about Joe Walsh. He said every Joe Walsh song.
Every Joe Walsh song
is a driving song. I mean, life's been good, a little slow to start with driving.
It'll do.
But when it hits, I mean, I've driven hours to that song probably. I mean, it's like 10 minutes. It's like 8, but I could probably start driving
this
Evil
was
and have Life's Been Good the whole time.
This was a great super group that I found today. It's called Bad Trick, is the song, but it has a whole bunch of featured artists on it.
Okay.
It's got Ray Weil Hubbard. You ever heard of him? He's a country singer.
No, I haven't actually.
Ringo Starr's in there.
Okay.
Don Was. Heard of him? I never heard of him.
No.
And Joe Walsh, but
Not much of a supergroup.
No.
Not what you
No, I
probably
mean,
No, it's like,
expect
well,
them to be.
the last time we were here, what were we talking about?
Sammy Hagar's supergroup
Cream?
with.
No.
Well, but we were talking about Cream, because I started talking about Sammy Hagar's supergroup, when it's just Sammy Hagar, the bassist from Van Halen, some random guitar player, and Jason Bonham, and then Cream, Clapton and nobody.
Yeah.
But back then, I'm sure they were. I mean, they were.
Oh,
Big,
I'm
they were
sure
the bee's
they were
knees.
hooting and hollering.
They were the bee's knees.
the best around. No one could keep him down.
Best paper towel in town.
Joe Walsh, he a lot of stuff with that guy. He made a song with Kix Brooks. Otherwise,
Kix?
half of
The hair metal band Kix?
no Kix Brooks. The half of.
You're
Brooks
thinking
and
of
Dunn?
Striper.
Oh. His name's Kix?
His name is Kix. Kix Brooks.
Wow.
Kix Brooks and Ronnie Dunn.
See, I knew Ronnie Dunn. I never
Yeah, well,
gave any thought to.
because nobody really, Kix Brooks' solo career wasn't that great. Like Ronnie Dunn had a couple hits.
Yeah,
So
that's
people are like, oh, Ronnie Dunn.
That's true.
But Kix Brooks.
Every time someone says Brooks and Dunn, I think about this one clip from The Voice where this guy was singing like Neon Moon or something.
Yeah,
And then Blake Shelton just like he immediately turns around, like he hits his button right away.
yeah.
Turns around and goes, "Oh man, Brooks and Dunn."
Oh, rightfully so. Anytime you're
Oh
Brooks and
man,
Dunn.
Brooks and Dunn.
Anytime you're Brooks and Dunn, you
Oh,
gotta
he was
go.
so happy.
Oh man, Brooks and Dunn.
Wait, can we pull the clip up?
We can't do that. We can't put a
can't
clip
do
in,
that.
especially The Voice.
That'll-
NBC.
Instantly.
NBC.
Well,
They're
maybe
waiting.
we can partner with Peacock.
Right. We could get these videos put on a Peacock.
Yep.
But first, letter P, Patreon. That'll be the first spot we go.
Oh, that's
Instead of
great.
Peacock, we're going right to Patreon.
So this episode is brought to you by the letter P.
It could be brought to we'll go Sesame Street style.
Yeah. brought
And
to you
have
by the letter P.
every episode will be, it's a family show. You got to teach the kids something.
Yeah.
That's true.
Letter P. What else? Oh, never forget
Ugh.
when we were in Spanish class. Spanish class, we were learning how to pronounce the P, where you go P. And the Kleenex test.
Yep.
Baby.
Massive cold outbreak after
Yeah.
we did that, if you
Yeah.
recall.
Shout out
'Cause you
to
We can't say. Well, we're not going to throw him under the bus.
No,
about it.
okay.
We're not going to put a name. We'll throw him under the bus. No name.
Been
though.
on a bus with him before.
But when people know, they know.
you know who you are.
Yeah.
If
you're
he somehow
listening.
sees this.
But everybody that
we can
took,
give him a phone call.
everybody that had that class
He
knows
has number.
I do his number.
that same Kleenex dangling in front of everybody's mouth as nowadays those droplets flying wouldn't fly. That wouldn't happen.
No.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I mean you could still do the test. You could see if somebody's mask would puff out when you go.
That's
That's
fair.
true.
That's actually a good point.
Yeah, they should still be doing that.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
much better than a Kleenex
A,
you're
a
sharing.
shared tissue.
between 25 people. Because it's bad enough because some kid always comes in sick and then,
Mhm. Then now you just
Got those people that are sick and then they come into work like, I can't be sick today. I can't.
Yeah.
You literally are sick, dude.
I can't be sick.
Yeah.
can't.
And those people, I was just having a conversation with somebody earlier today. You too might even be some of these people. Like when you get sick, the instant you are sick, you're like, I know I'm sick. I know my body. Something's off. I know I'm ill.
Yeah.
Like those people.
It's always like the day before. I know like tomorrow I'm gonna get the symptoms.
Is that? So I don't buy it.
Like
I also was
No.
told has to be the biggest lie I've ever heard, and I swear if either of you agree with this, I might walk out. So I was talking to a guy I work in the pro shop with. He told me when he gets any sort of like shot, like a flu shot, whatever, he feels the needle go into his arm, obviously, because
Yeah.
there's nerves on your skin,
Right.
nothing on the inside.
Right.
He's claiming that he can feel the liquid when it is pushed, when they push down and push liquid in. Claiming he can feel that.
Only one.
When it goes in.
I've never felt that, but there is only one time where I have felt something like that. When I was getting my wisdom teeth out, when they kicked my anesthesia on, I felt it go up my arm.
Well, but that's
Well,
like
'cause
that's
it's
like
cold.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a cold or burning. Since some people have burning, some people have colds.
Mine was
Right.
cold.
Mine was
Right.
hot. My
Well,
arm
that's
got
'cause
hot.
there's, like it's like directly into your bloodstream.
Yeah, my arm got hot, and then I'm like, bang.
Right? Don't they put vaccines in your muscles or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I guess it all depends on what type of vaccine, but most of
I
them,
don't know.
but like you're not feeling like that's why you get arm soreness
Yeah.
because it's in your
Well,
muscle.
and plus, so like a shot is just a couple
Yeah,
milliliters.
you're not feeling that.
couple,
I don't care.
couple cc's.
Like if you think that's all in your head. Like if
Yeah,
you
that's
see
gotta be in
them
your
push
head.
it down, you're like, oh, I feel that.
yeah.
Like when you watch
See, but
shots
anesthesia,
happen.
that's like a constant flow.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say,
That-
do you watch people give you
I
shots?
don't. I look away. What do you
I
look at the?
watch.
You watch the shot?
I've watched them
I
put
just-
IV in my arm.
No, I watched that happen.
I've watched
but-
I've watched blood work get done. I know people
No,
don't
I can't watch that. I cannot. I
People
can.
pass out if they watch that.
If
can
I would
watch
see that blood
That
come
was-
out of my body, I'd probably faint, no doubt.
Yeah. So, I have to watch the IV go in, even though I hate it.
I've only had IV in twice, but
It doesn't really bother me. I don't know why.
I have to watch it go in, even though I hate it. And the last time I had wisdom was when I had my wisdom teeth taken out, and then like a little, like they just have like the short tube that like screws into the other tube.
Yeah.
A little, like some blood went up like halfway in that. I didn't even need anesthesia.
you just pass out.
Almost.
You can't handle blood, can you?
No, I can handle blood, but it's just that.
I feel like the thought of seeing, like, you might think you can handle blood, but you said you watch blood work. Like, if I saw blood coming out of my own body, and I'm like my
I
god,
could watch you donate blood.
that is my blood.
Yeah.
I feel like I would pass out.
That was one.
Or I get super like subconscious about my blood, like, oh my gosh, is this the right color? Is my blood supposed to be what's going on?
See, it doesn't bother me. I mean, blood doesn't bother me at all. Like, I don't know. I'm pretty stalwart when it comes to that stuff.
Okay.
Like, I've cleaned up like blood at BG's when I worked there. Someone cut themselves in the meat slicer. I cleaned up blood there. Even though it wasn't my job, everybody else wouldn't do it because I'm gonna pass out.
Yeah, I'm fine with doing stuff like that.
But like, I mean, like I've cut myself bad before. I think that didn't bother me. I've seen my mom almost split her finger in half. Like that doesn't bother me. You know, I look at it and I go, ooh, that looks bad. But like, I don't.
I have passed out from blood one time. My dad got a tooth pulled. Everybody that's listening to this will know who Dr. Vish is. He pulled out one of my dad's molars, and I'm like, I don't know, this had to be like 15 years ago. I'm probably 5, 6, because I remember it was a Wednesday. I was supposed to go to Awana that night.
Oh.
But I passed out like an hour before from this blood, and I'm like, I didn't go to Awana because I passed out from seeing blood. Pulls out the molar, things covered in blood and whatnot, shows it to me, and I'm like, wow, passed out, fell against the wall. I didn't go down, I hit the wall and then came to, but it was crazy. As a young kid, what do you maybe I have some childhood trauma from seeing a tooth soaked in blood that I don't know.
There's only one time where I've almost came close to passing out, and I never did. But when I was at camp one time, I was using pelt rifle.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And it's a break action, and I closed the webbing of between my pointer finger and my thumb, and I still have a scar from it. It turns purple when it gets cold outside. But I shut that in there, and it wasn't blood. I think it was just the pure adrenaline wearing off all at once.
Probably.
And I could see the room fading.
Yeah.
And then
yeah.
I braced myself on a sink, and then I was just like, no, I'm good. And then it all came back. It was just mind over matter.
Speaking of the room fading, how about that sensation when you stand up and then it's just can't see? What is that from? Is that from an iron deficiency?
Iron. I've never had that problem.
You never had that? Well, you must have a iron-rich diet.
Yeah.
I don't know what
richest.
I don't know what foods are high in iron.
I think it's that. There was twice though when I almost passed out. One was I signed up to donate blood at school, whatever the first time I was eligible, because I'm gonna not have to do anything all day. Yeah. And then I had first period study hall, and I was sitting with Kylie because she was about to go do it. No, we were gonna go at the same time. No, she went before me. She was the 10-minute slot before me.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And she came back and was telling me about it. Just her telling me about it, room was fading.
Wow.
And I said, I'm not going. And then 2 or 3 years ago, I was working an event down at the pavilion at the golf course.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just standing there and I locked my legs. And then started fading. I looked to my left. I said, I'm about to pass out. God, I won't name names, but so Kevin Jury didn't do anything. Luckily, my guy, shout out to Danny Troutman, was there and he nursed me back to health.
That's
nice.
Cool. Nice guy.
Yeah.
Speaking of people passing out, and shout out to our #1 fan, Tyler Schultz, who will hopefully remember the Life of Pi situation when he was reading this book.
Yeah.
This guy came into the lunch one day in high school, just looking like an absolute ghost.
See, okay, so if we get permission, we'll put a picture of Ty up normally so you can understand how pale he already is and how even more pale he was.
He very pale man. It looked like he was about to die.
He was ghastly.
He sat down and he was kind of hunched over, and I looked at him. I said, "Ty, you good there, buddy?"
We had to ask him if he was all right.
And he goes, Yeah. I was just reading Life of Pi.
I think it was
I
like,
never heard that one.
It was like a scene where a
Yeah.
guy cut off his own leg.
or like got bitten off or something. I don't know. Some like gruesome scene. He's like, I was reading this, like it's so gory, and I'm like, stop reading. You know, like if it's that bad, just like, all right,
You are in control, bud.
Yeah,
No,
if
no.
it's that bad, call it a day.
He was probably about like 5 minutes away from a walk from the lunchroom, not counting getting it like his lunch out of his locker. So that you got to think, this guy was almost passing out. Like he
The whole time.
It's honestly thinking about it, it's impressive that he got to the lunchroom.
It is impressive. I mean, he could have went down at
Hats
any
off
point
to Tyler
before.
Schultz. Hats off to
Hats off
Tyler.
Tyler Schultz. Hats off.
Absolutely
That was reading Life of
stunning.
Pi.
You're the man, Tyler.
Yeah.
Hopefully we get him on an episode soon.
Oh, he will be. Well, I mean, when school's over, when we finish school, when the semester ends, I mean, we're gonna be kicking into high gear.
Mm-hmm.
We have more
Yeah.
time, more free time.
Yeah.
People will be home.
People be home.
Like I know he's coming home Mother's Day weekend because classes end and that weekend.
Mm-hmm.
So some point in May maybe.
I'm hoping.
All right.
Summer's long.
Bring him on.
Yeah.
And if he's feeling up to it, apple breaking.
Yes. The
Oh.
Return of the King.
Return of the King.
The Return of the King.
One of you just sent a memory of that not that long ago.
Yeah, that was a
the-
little bit ago.
I have plenty of videos
Oh, I
on
know
my
you
phone.
do, but it was like the
Speaking
perfect
of which, this is going to be... YouTube won't understand this, but I'm going to look up... I just got to check how many days it's been since... this one... Once I say the anniversary of how many days it is, Ty's going to know what I'm talking about. So, it has been... This is the 201st... Well, 201 days anniversary of the day Ty accepted the penalty. He will know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
And hopefully Riley listens this long and he will know also the penalty that I'm referring to. But 201 days. I have a notification set, so on next year, on the 1 year anniversary, I can send a message that says, 1 year, you accepted the penalty. And he'll know.
Well, that's less than a year. That's coming up.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, I said it that day.
That's next
The
quarter.
clock's ticking, Tyler.
I said it that day, and I'm like, I will never forget about this.
I will never
'Cause-
forgive you.
I will never forgive you, Larry.
I use my reminders every day. For
Da,
this
da, da,
video,
da.
So I see it. We should get the Practical Jokers on the show. We'll go on their show.
Mm-hmm.
We will.
We
I
were.
would, I would love to talk to all of them in person.
We were OG fans of Impractical Jokers.
Really, we were.
I remember watching the first episode, like when it debuted.
We might be the biggest fans.
Probably. I mean, we were there before everybody else was.
I mean, you two are bigger fans than me.
Before it was the only thing on True TV.
Before,
Yeah.
I mean, we're
Yeah.
talking back when it was just World's Dumbest stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then occasionally
Impractical
Impractical Jokers.
And then Impractical Jokers just took over like
You
wildfire.
can't forget the towing show. The
South Beach Tow.
South Beach Tow.
I love that show. That was great.
Great.
What?
Oh, it's still on.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm
What-
saying it when I watched it, it was a great show. I
Oh,
watched
yeah.
the one lady flip a car.
No.
I can't remember. Was it Bernice? Is that her name?
Yes.
The big
Yeah,
one?
Yes.
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 I saw her flip a car with someone inside of it. Now I don't know if that was TV magic, but
Well, I mean, I think it was.
I don't think so.
Speaking of other shows, though, what channel was Hardcore Pawn on? You guys remember
History.
this? No, I don't. think...
Hardcore Pawn was not history.
Hardcore was.
No, it
Um,
was A&E.
Yes.
Yes,
A&E.
Annie.
Yes.
Annie.
A&E was so good. Storage Wars, Hardcore Pawn.
Duck Dynasty.
Oh, forgot about Duck Dynasty. Wow.
Shout out to Cy Robertson.
Oh.
He has his own
Shout out to
podcast
Cy.
now.
That's a
You're
podcast.
forgetting
Sorry.
two legends. Billy the Exterminator.
Oh yeah.
Dog the Bounty Hunter.
Oh,
Was
yes.
that A&E?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
It was all A&E.
I just saw a thing about him today. He's trying to get police to use like exclusively like rubber bullets and stuff like he did.
He's just mad because he can't legally own a firearm.
Yeah, he might
I
be a little
mean,
mad about
I
that.
mean,
But
yeah, I read a headline about him today.
wow, nice. Unless he's still grabbing some attention. I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah. I mean,
Well,
I was
his
thinking-
wife just died not that long ago.
Yeah, I feel like that's been like 2 years now, but yeah.
I think it's been a year.
Maybe,
I was
I
gonna
don't
say
know.
one.
Is that pre-COVID? I measure things now, like
It
pre-COVID.
could have been because of COVID.
It was
I
before
really-
the war.
No, it was cancer. It wasn't COVID. It was
Was it?
cancer.
Okay, well,
I think it was breast cancer. I think.
maybe.
Yeah,
I feel
it
like
was,
that
it
made. Yeah,
was.
I think it was
that
breast
sounds-
cancer.
sounds true.
That sounds
What was her
right.
name? Beth.
Beth.
Beth. Yeah.
Beth and Dwayne Lee and Leland.
Yeah, that's right.
Great names.
You gotta love Dog
Great-
Bounty
great
Hunter.
hair.
Always,
Great
hair.
names, great hair. on that
always
show.
offering the guy he captures a cigarette.
Oh, absolutely.
You want to smoke? You want to smoke?
My
And redemption.
favorite-
He tries to take him on a redemption tour. You know, he tries to turn people's lives
He's
around.
got to turn around. He really. If we had more
Dog
people,
Bounty Hunter's a great guy.
if we had more Dog the Bounty Hunters,
Yeah, he's a great guy. Like that was like A&E's like niche thing, like where they had Duck Dynasty say a prayer at the end of every episode. You had Dog the Bounty Hunter just start praying with people
Yeah.
that he would capture.
Mhm.
Like that was their thing. They just dove into.
Yeah.
You
My
know what?
favorite though is when he arrested this guy at McDonald's eating a quarter pounder. And I don't even remember like what he said, but the dude was just like, I was going to turn myself in. I was really hungry or something. Like I just need a lunch. And then they took him back and got him more McDonald's and a cigarette.
Yeah.
And then Dog drank his soda like a tough guy by taking the lid off and sipping.
Oh, you have to. That's classy. I don't do
You
it.
gotta get
It's
the-
my,
you gotta get the
I bet
ice
you it was
ice.
Sprite too.
I don't know. No, I feel like he's the guy who's like, just give me a Coke.
Yeah,
Like,
he might be a Coke.
he's
guy.
whatever.
Speaking of
Whatever's
that,
on
have you been to
tap.
the Burger King drive-thru lately?
Yes.
They
Yes.
automatically give you a Coke. Because you're like, oh, can I get the number 3 meal? And then they're like, yeah, with a Coke?
Oh, I've had that happen at McDonald's. They
Yeah.
say that.
Okay.
They're like,
Coke is just the default for I think
Yeah, Coke-
most fast food places.
every place that has
Well,
Coke
yeah, it
products,
is, but
they
like,
just say,
I've never, like, they're never like, oh,
The
with
Sheets
Coke.
in Halifax has self-service now. You can scan yourself out.
I saw that, and
Oh.
I tried to do it yesterday, actually, before we went down to Philly. Couldn't figure it out.
I'm a 4-year veteran, so that just comes easily to me.
Well,
Not of Sheets, but of cashiering.
yeah, well, I mean,
well,
I feel like
that's
I'd be able
true.
to do it pretty easily.
I just
working
could
at
not
that
get it.
industry
Like, I
as well.
had my MTO slip there, and I was waiting.
I mean, I'm a
all
Which
pretty-
day.
barcode were you scanning?
The bottom one.
Okay. Yeah, I had that issue the other day when I went there. You have to get it just right.
Yeah.
You got to know the cashier
I just-
tricks
I-
to do
I
it.
didn't-
Yeah,
time for
I'm a
that.
pretty experienced self-checkout guy. Like, I can get it to scan.
Like for example, like the barcode on this bottle. If it doesn't scan, put it in front of there. Give it a few angle turns. Go like this a little bit. It'll scan.
Yep.
That's
yeah.
the
Well,
trick.
Next time I go to Sheets, I'll take you.
I had a battle
Please
with
do.
a bag of Wise chicken tenders the other day because the
I
barcode.
killed a bag at Wise.
The
Just kidding.
barcode. you know the barcode in those bags. It's so tiny. You
Mhm.
can
Yeah.
buy them. Like, it's impossible. You gotta shimmy, shake it around, and boop, you got it.
Yeah.
Sometimes, pro tip for anybody out there, self-checkout or cashiers now, if it doesn't ring up and it's not like a glass jar or a can, something soft,
Mm-hmm.
smack it on the scanner. It will scan instantly.
Is that right?
I'm not kidding you.
I'll have to give that a
I
try.
think we have to try that.
If you're working at BG's, smack the scanner itself, then it will scan. So
That-
many times
yeah.
I've been working there, nothing scanning, just take a nice fist and then it beep right in.
Speaking of BG's, when are we gonna go visit all 3 in a day? Because we got 2 in a day.
We did get 2 in a day. We got, what was that? That was Minersville.
Minersville, and then here.
Cesspool of a place, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine's
That
not
was,
great.
Not
we met
good.
some locals there.
We did.
met a local. We really met that local.
We really met a local.
really met that local.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I wasn't there, but
Big
I heard,
local guy.
Heard the-
Oh
Just
my
say
goodness!
that. Heard the
It was.
Big,
heard the war stories.
big. Yeah, we need to leave this store right now. Kind of.
We're not gonna. We won't repeat what he said.
We can't repeat.
We
what
can't
he
We
said.
can't repeat
I
what
mean,
he said.
Such
let's
is life in
let's say
Minersville,
it was
kind of.
right when the riots were going on, and this guy was not happy about it.
Yeah.
He was not. He was not happy about a lot of things. I think
What is there to be happy about living in Minersville, though?
it's fair. Can't blame the
The
guy.
new. I'm not gonna. Yeah.
Well,
I mean, you can. You certainly can.
No, we can blame him. We don't. I'm never going back there.
I'm definitely not going back there.
I am saving up for another car, but the
That's
adventures of finding the Mosin,
Uh-huh.
that was awesome.
Oh, it was great.
I might need to just buy another gun just to have an excuse to travel
just so we can go through
3
the tear.
hours away. Yes.
We need to go through the tear. We need to take you through the tear.
Yeah.
Hey, there is an episode that is going to be done
That's
in
right.
the tear.
Was that the former location of the Frackville Mall?
That was one of the options, but I'm talking about
Oh, no, this
the
is where we're gonna go
overlook
on the
that
Coal Hill.
The Coal
yeah,
Hill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Coal Hill. That's by Walmart. Yeah.
Walmart and Home Depot. and Home Depot.
there's a Home Depot.
There is also a Home Depot.
Why is there everything there?
There's also a cigar shop, a Taco Bell,
There's an
AT&T
entire
store.
mall.
Yes.
That looks like you're in like Campbell or
a strip
something.
mall.
That
Strip
call out by
mall.
the Walmart, is that like in, where was it, like St. Clair or something like that?
Yeah,
Something
St. Clair is
Sort
the
of
tailor.
Or we can do it at the Orthodox Church, the Eastern Orthodox
Good.
Church.
I don't understand why St. Clair has so much.
I did.
It's
so much for.
Can-
It
Cannot
is
be that
shocking.
It
I'm
is.
not many that many people.
We're
live
telling
there.
we're telling you
Remember-
this. Imagine the shock of driving there and
Yeah,
not
yeah,
knowing about it.
Yeah, exactly. I remember like where we parked. We parked like in the back of that one bar,
Yeah.
and then we had to go to the post office for directions to go to
Yes,
the place.
'cause it gave
and
us the wrong-
walking
Google
through, and
gave us the
everything
wrong
looked
address.
like it was about to fall off. Like every piece of siding on every building.
I know, but I love towns like that.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
those are the
great.
best. Those are the best.
Yeah.
It's
It's
great.
it's aesthetically pleasing to me.
I love driving through like a town that is super super old and they still have all the original buildings. still up.
Ashland?
Ashland. Yes.
We are doing a podcast
Do it
in
in-
Centralia.
In the mine
I
fire.
don't think we're gonna be allowed to do that.
No, we could do it.
Probably it's not safe to do.
That's
that.
alright, we'll figure it out. It's
Oh,
alright.
it hasn't been safe for years, yet we drove multiple school buses.
We did.
Also,
they did
people are
buses
driving
and-
ATVs all through there. Like,
And that.
in the
Well,
summertime.
there's still that guy that lives there that takes
John
care of
Macitis.
John Macitis.
Never forget.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna say his name because I didn't think either of you.
But
remember his
they I
name.
mean, they
I did.
you know, they stopped
did.
that the graffiti road thing. They
Yeah,
tore,
they
they ripped
just-
that up.
That would have been a great
Oh,
spot
they
for a
just put dirt
podcast.
over it.
I thought they
Like a
like,
bunch of dirt.
I thought they just demolished.
Like,
it.
No, they put dirt
made
over
their
it.
own replica coal hill.
Yeah, yeah. Apparently, but they
said
probably
this
wouldn't. They
one-
probably wouldn't appreciate. They wouldn't take too kindly to us coming there.
I don't know.
I don't care. You know,
Right.
I feel like it was a really jerk move on their
Why-
part to cover it up.
Why
You
don't
know,
we get John Macitis on?
I mean, I don't think it was a jerk move because they specifically don't want people to go there.
that's fair.
Oh,
I mean, but like, yeah, I get that, but like,
It's like it's our Chernobyl.
yeah, and I'm not gonna complain
Well-
like a lot of the basic people did were like, this is ridiculous taking away from. I'm gonna say this. You know, you have a well-known landmark in Central PA.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you just not support? You know, I get there's liability issues, people riding cars.
That's why. I mean,
Yeah.
you're gonna ask
If
why
you
not
get
support
all
it.
those people there, it is going to collapse.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
that's
asking
fair.
why not
I
support
guess
it.
that's fair.
That's literally why.
Yeah.
you know.
Like
The
all
liability
the weight
reason.
of all those cars and all the walking around with vibration and stuff.
It's not.
It's gonna collapse. It's
Yeah.
gonna be like that kid that fell in the sinkhole when it first
Yeah,
happened.
it's true.
Yeah, it's not. It's
when
not
it first
great.
caught fire.
It's just not ideal. Well, way less.
We're not going to do it in a sinkhole though.
No, because we could not get out of the sinkhole.
Yeah.
But
did.
we might end up in a sinkhole. We
might
we
end
don't
up in a
know.
sinkhole,
And
the
that'll
end
be
of
on
us.
film. Our death will be on film.
It will.
Live leak.
Lively.
Yeah. Circling back to get away from this. Going back from things that are less than ideal, self-checkouts, once again, those bags that stick together, you can't get them separated. You know, what I'm talking about,
yeah.
the worst.
Oh, you want to talk? Yeah, well, self checkout. Man, like every cashier that's been a cashier knows that struggle. Like,
Well, I love the self-checkout, but at Walmart, you're trying to get those bags. If your hands
Oh,
are
yeah.
dry, a little cold outside,
Mhm.
it's impossible.
It is
It's just
hard.
not
Well, I
happening.
do that every time somebody gets like takeout or something.
Yeah, you
because
gotta-
I don't use it enough to be good at it, but I have to do it fairly frequently.
I consider myself to be like better than most at it because like when I'm there with my mom, she's like, "Can you help me get this bag open?" And I'm
Yeah.
like,
I can bag like a pro, and I can scan like a pro.
"So can I."
like you said, 4-year veteran.
when I go to self checkout, I tell my mom, I'm just like, just get out of the way.
Yeah.
Just hand me the stuff and I'll boop bag.
Speaking of self checkout, I used one today and I got a mango Pepsi because I saw they were a thing.
Okay, nice. Is it good?
It's not bad.
The pineapple Pepsi was quite good.
Yeah, I know you're a big fan, so you'll probably like the mango.
Haven't had the
Pepsi.
pineapple Pepsi in a while though. I mean,
I can't.
I
drink
have yet
Pepsi.
to see the pineapple Pepsi.
it was rare to find. Only Walmart in Lebanon is where I saw it. But that's probably the last soda
Or is
pop
another- what
I've
was
had.
the coffee Coke? I tried it. Did I tell you that?
No, I still have a can in my fridge at my mom's house that I haven't tried yet.
It's strange, but it's not.
Been
bad.
sitting there for it's like 2 months now.
It is strange.
I
not
believe
bad,
that.
but strange.
What
I
kind
like-
of Coke?
Coffee Coke.
Oh yeah, I'm not like. I had some of that because I'm a Coke aficionado.
Yeah,
but
True. And Mountain Dew connoisseur.
yes, but I'm not a fan. Like it's just
It's weird.
What's
it's
the
weird
slogan
and
of it?
just-
It's like drinks like a Coke, tastes like a coffee.
no, it's like
Or is
it says that no, it's like a question. It
It's
says
like a perfect 50-50 blend of Coke and coffee.
Well, that's what I think on the can. It's like drinks like a Coke, tastes like a coffee.
And I think it says like tastes like coffee ? Tastes like Coke ? And then it says yes.
Yes.
That's what it
yes,
says.
it does, because that sheet, there's the display.
Yeah, they have a display.
It says that.
It's,
Now, I would say the vanilla and the caramel one, not worth it.
I mean, it's just like
Because the
Why-
caramel one just tastes like more sweet Coke, and we don't need that.
it's very weird while you're drinking it. It's just a very weird fizz. It's not a normal fizz.
It is, and then you get that kind of like that gritty of the coffee.
Yeah, it's not. I'm not a fan. I would never buy it again.
I would drink another one, but
I wouldn't.
I wouldn't say I'd go out of my way to find it.
Yeah. I'm not. Yeah, no. I just if you want to have energy, just drink a coffee. If you want to drink coffee,
Well,
if you don't like
there's not
coffee,
that
drink.
much more caffeine in it than a normal Coke, I don't think.
Yeah, but like.
Or no. Because I remember I was reading about it. I was trying to figure out like what it was before I bought it.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's halfway between a Coke and a coffee, because a coffee is like 100, and then let's just say a Coke is 50, so that would be 75.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you see the bubbly bounce thing?
Yes, I have some of those at my house.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Or the buble bounce?
The Buble Bounce.
Yeah.
That's what. Speaking of, we're gonna circle back, take that pin out.
What was the
Trivia.
pin in?
It was not in this. It was in Yao Ming. But
That's right.
But
That's right.
but
Pinned Yao Ming.
Pull up a picture. We're gonna have a picture. We will put a picture
Yao
in of-
Ming's
of
stats.
this- no,
like,
the
can we get a
picture-
basketball card.
No, it's gonna be the picture where it's Yao Ming, Shaq, and The Rock. I'm pretty sure it's the picture
yeah.
because like The Rock,
Talk
big
about
guy,
a super group.
Shaq,
Yeah.
bigger guy, Yao Ming, the biggest guy.
Yeah.
Like it's
Yeah.
insane. The tiers of men.
Bigger than your guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Biggest guy ever.
What was I
Well, not
saying?
ever, but gotta go to Ripley's
What
Bonita.
was I
Believe it or
taking
not,
my
you
pen
see,
out
you
of?
see that guy. You said trivia. You were gonna tie back to trivia.
Oh, with Buble Bounce.
Yeah.
For the Coke question, one of them put bubbly, but they put the umlaut above it, like Buble.
Yes.
And I read it, and I said, "Oh, Buble Bounce." They thought that was great.
It is pretty good. I mean, I've never had it, but it's the slogan.
It tastes just like bubbly.
I don't really like bubbly.
Yeah, I know.
So-
It's not my favorite.
It's
seltzer.
okay.
It's okay. Like I'll drink them, but it's not my favorite.
I need
seltzer.
flavor. I need flavor forward. We need to get a sponsorship from Clear American. I need a
Yes.
lifetime supply of Clear American, and I can die.
What flavor
happy.
of Clear American?
Any and all.
Cherry lemonade.
Have you had Clear American before?
Yeah. It's
No.
great.
Remember, like last year, it was over a year ago now, when I went on the absolute tear of buying
Yeah.
all those flavors.
Yeah.
The best is the blackberry lemonade.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I haven't had that one. I tried though.
But cherry
Only available in 1 liter.
cherry limeade's good.
Cherry limonade is a close second.
Strawberry's great. That orange vanilla one.
Oh, that
where it
one's
tastes
really
literally
good,
just like
too.
a creamsicle.
Mhm.
So
I like
good.
the blackberry
cherry
one.
vanilla one?
Cherry
Black
vanilla is
cherry.
good. It tastes like a cherry Coke.
It does.
Literally tastes like cherry Coke. Speaking of Coke, orange vanilla Coke,
Orange vanilla.
breakthrough stuff there.
Yeah.
It's so good.
I'm surprised they still like sell it.
Yeah. What
You
can
remember,
I
remember
say?
cinnamon Coke?
Yes.
Yes, I had that.
I couldn't. Here's the thing. When I was sick around Christmas time, like 2 years ago, I couldn't. I had cinnamon Coke and I could not taste the cinnamon Coke. Was it COVID? I don't know. I haven't done the antibodies test.
Could you taste?
No, like I couldn't
You
taste like
couldn't taste it
anything for like 2 days. But like people are like, it lasts longer than that.
Yeah.
But also like some people say it comes back as fast as it leaves. It's like I don't know.
True. I mean, that was not the case for me.
I mean, like I was sick as a dog then, and like that was like, oh, if you were sick in November, December, you might have had COVID.
Right.
Like I was sick as a dog.
That's
Could
the
not
only
taste.
thing I forget who I was talking about
Couldn't
that with.
taste.
But so last November, I got really, really sick after I came back from Pittsburgh, like while I was at school.
Okay.
I was really, really sick. Didn't know what happened. Took a flu test at the clinic at school.
Yeah.
Negative. Sickest I've ever been in my life.
Could have
Okay.
been
Right at the
COVID.
beginning of COVID, and then when I got COVID, maybe again, I
Yeah.
didn't have any symptoms. Could I have had COVID, had resistance?
You could
That's
have.
why I didn't have symptoms?
I know, like right after I was sick, my mom got really sick, and like they couldn't figure out what the heck to diagnose her with, but
Yeah.
like it could have. I don't know.
Right. So
It's,
I don't know. I
it's
mean,
a
it was
crazy.
We'll never know.
It was definitely here before it was like officially here.
Yeah, it is a crazy world that we're living in.
Yeah.
There is
Crazy
no-
world that we're going to continue living in, most people say.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not going
and
away
we'll
anytime
continue. Yeah,
Yeah, it will.
Time marches on.
Mm-hmm.
So does COVID, apparently.
Oh, when do we march?
It apparently marches. Yeah.
Like
Hopefully the marching stops soon.
Soon, yes.
Hopefully. Well, we got the vaccine.
Yeah. I mean, the marching needs to
I
stop.
still can't get mine though.
The marching needs to stop. I need to go. Like I said the last episode, need to go to a concert to declare the end
True.
of the teen.
True.
And
So I was talking about that today because my sister put on the new old Taylor Swift album.
yeah, I've
In
listened
the car.
nothing. I've literally listened nothing else but that for the past week.
You got it.
T Swift, big fan.
Yeah. You got
I
it.
don't. You don't strike me as a Swiftie.
Well,
I dabble.
Mm.
I mean, you
I don't
can't
mind.
hate her.
No, you can't.
You simply cannot
Mm,
It's
dislike
great.
her.
It's great.
Oh, and I said, can you imagine trying to get tickets to like somebody like her, like as big as her,
Yeah.
like on her next tour?
Yeah.
It's gonna be impossible. It's gonna be like trying to buy a PS5.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like anybody, like, but especially if she does
Well, yeah.
songs from Fearless again.
Oh yeah,
like-
she goes on like the Fearless tour.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's gonna literally what
It's
happened back
sell out
then.
in seconds.
What happened more than 10 years ago, will happen again.
Well,
Records being shattered when she originally released it. Like,
oh yeah.
massive tours, records being shattered. It will happen again.
For some reason, I thought you were gonna talk about the Great Recession.
No. Well, hey, she lifted America.
She lifted
Fearless
the
came out.
recession.
Fearless came out in 2008. They're like, oh, recession's over.
That ended
All
the
right.
recession.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Taylor. Recession's over.
War's done.
When people were like, wow, I'm down in the dumps right now. Let me put on some T Swift. Pop in
Yeah.
a CD. Hey Steven comes on,
Oof.
and then you're just like,
Your looks can be deceived.
I'm just gonna. All right, we're back. America is back. America, what? I mean, America's back now. We're back.
America's back.
Taylor
Push.
Swift released Fearless again. We're back.
COVID is over.
It's over. COVID's over.
COVID's
T Swift
over.
ended COVID.
That is the vaccine. That's what the microchips.
Actually, no. When Bruno Mars releases his new album,
Oh,
COVID
true.
is over.
That's what. So when you get your vaccine, you get your microchip. When you listen to the albums, it sends the frequency, and it eradicates.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, yeah. T Swift. Sheesh. President. Why not? Not old enough yet though. Still like 31, but
Oh yeah. Well, you gotta be 35.
35. So
35.
she should run.
She could run next cycle.
She's gonna do it. She'll win
Yeah.
all the way.
I mean, she's not gonna do it, but she would win.
She would win if she did.
I mean, yeah, I feel like she'd win.
I'd vote for her. Why not?
Yeah.
I don't care about anything but the music. At that point.
Yeah.
If you sing a mean song, you got my vote.
Yeah, exactly. Like imagine those president's dinners and stuff. The entertainment.
Electric.
President Taylor Swift just sings
What do
at
you
their
think her
dinner.
cabinet would be? Who would be in her cabinet?
I don't know. Probably not. Katy Perry has a beef, right? They had that big big
they
bout.
They had a beef.
A
I
spout.
bet
Yeah.
Lana Del Rey would be in it because they have the same producer.
Oh yeah, probably.
with the new album.
Probably. Oh, Keith Urban. He's featured on that.
That's
that song.
true. That's true.
Well, can he though? Because he's
Oh,
Australian. I don't
I
know
don't
if
know
you
about
can.
a cabinet position though.
Yeah, I don't know. He might be
Doesn't
the
feel like-
Australian ambassador. Then he could get in.
He could do
Then
that.
he could get in.
What about? I feel like Ed Sheeran.
Maybe
Even though
they
he's
they
not
like they
very
make like
talented.
strikingly similar music at one period of
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
So maybe, but certainly not any of those guys she wrote songs about back in the
No.
day. Like John Mayer. I mean,
John
he's
Mayer,
not touching
One of the
that
Jonas
cabinet.
Brothers.
John Mayer could be kicked out of the country if she
could
become
be.
president.
Well, John Mayer's really turned around recently.
Yeah, he's on TikTok.
not-
He's
He is
keeping
on
up with
TikTok.
keeping up with the kids.
Yeah. Recently, he's not his former arrogant self.
Yeah. Well, you gotta change your ways.
He's a great guy now.
Gotta change your ways.
I mean, always been a great guy deep down. I feel.
I guess I don't know.
The fame
He
went to
just
his
wanted to
head.
be a rock star so bad.
Yeah. I mean, he's not.
Well, we all just want to be big rock stars.
We all do
Yeah.
just want to be big rock stars.
Yeah.
Chad Kroger, he'd be in the cabinet.
He would be. Well, he's Canadian.
Dang it! Yeah, I forgot about that. So Canadian ambassador. Not
ambassador.
like we need one. We just walk. I can walk.
We're going to war with
You can-
Canada.
I could
Yeah.
walk to Canada right
In
now if
fact,
I wanted to. It'd take a while, but I could.
If we go to Niagara Falls this summer, like was talked about, my family.
I was gonna say.
I'm going.
Talk about
Oh,
that.
is he didn't bring this up
we
with us?
could, we can go to Niagara Falls.
Well, we
this summer if
could.
you want.
We could.
I can walk to Canada.
We could walk to Canada. Yeah.
Do you have your passport?
No.
No.
Okay,
But I
so
still
can walk to
could.
Canada.
But I still
yeah, you
could.
It's
You
like-
just
it's
had
like-
trouble getting back in.
Yeah. Nobody's stopping me from walking to
That's
Canada.
true.
It would take
It
a
is-
long,
it is
great
the longest
while. but-
unprotected border in the world.
Yeah, that is true. Just a whole bunch of probably
maybe you
trees
could.
and whatnot.
Yeah, maybe you could. I don't know if there's customs on the bridge.
No, probably just
There is
slither in.
coming. There is.
There is?
Yeah, there is.
Okay.
Because I watched a whole. There's like a series on Netflix of customs, and like one of their first. I think like the first season of it was the Canadian-American border.
Okay. I know if you get on the boat, the Maiden of Mist, as they call it,
Yes.
you will go into Canada as it turns around.
Yeah.
Because Verizon charged me for my international plan when we did that.
Wow.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That is where they get you.
Yeah.
They're working
that's
with all
what-
the phone companies.
90% of Verizon's profit comes from Niagara Falls.
Well, I doubt that, but
No, it's true.
I don't believe
No,
that.
it's true.
No, it's just from them scamming people.
At Niagara
Basically.
Falls.
Yeah, I guess. But once again,
I feel like if you were like a tour guide, like on that, you could be like,
Oh, you
and if you have Verizon, please move to the front of the boat.
yeah.
yeah.
I mean, I feel like if you pop in airplane mode, it can't do anything, right? If you're not using the service, they can't charge you.
I guess not.
Turn your phone off, maybe.
Maybe or just turn it off.
Yeah, because it might maybe.
You wouldn't be able to
go
take pictures with it.
Well, it wouldn't go off like GPS, would it?
I doubt it.
No, it's signal. You get detect
Could
what
just-
towers you're pulling from.
Yeah, just pull the plug on it.
So I guess I pulled a Canadian tower then.
Yeah, I guess. I got a call from Canada the other day. It was pretty random.
Where's that?
They say sorry about it.
Yeah, well, I didn't answer because it's a random
Yeah.
number from Canada. I don't.
I
know
always
anybody.
answer.
I've gotten calls from Nicaragua before.
I don't know anybody from Canada, so I'm not gonna answer.
Was that a cornholio?
No, I think it was one of the Sandinistas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Perhaps calling for some TP.
He could have been called for TP. Yeah. He needs it. He needs it badly.
for things.
Yeah,
for
for things.
For things.
He needs it though.
For his unmentionables.
Yes.
Yeah. But
He is from Nicaragua.
yeah. Good throwback for all of our older listeners hearing that. Yeah.
This guy's doing the cornholio.
Well, they can see.
Let me just say, my ear is just now ringing to the point, like, it's ringing that you can't hear out of it.
Huh. Some tinnitus.
Tinnitus, yeah, setting in.
Yeah, it's gone.
Tying back to concerts, leave with that pillow.
Oh, that's
over
the
your ears.
best.
Oh, yeah.
Permanent hearing loss right there, but it's the best.
Oh, yeah.
Tinnitus setting in early.
And you're there for a couple hours, it's fine.
No, quite honestly,
it's
frankly, it's not fun.
I mean, when I went to see Alice Cooper with Motley Crue, I mean that I left with.
Yeah, that's taking
Messed up.
years off of your ears
Yeah.
right there.
I mean, and I was inside too, so it was just reverberating, explosions.
You can't go to them. You can't even. I feel like you couldn't even hear singing inside with those bands.
Yes, I mean, no, I could hear it. They had it leveled out perfectly for
I
that,
don't
but
buy
like
that with
the
Motley Crue these
explosions
days.
of cannons was what really did me in.
Yeah. I
With
mean,
Motley
if-
Crue
if
these
you-
days, the way those vocals are, no chance you could hear
I didn't
it.
go for Motley
if-
Crue.
if
I went
the
for Alice
guy-
Cooper.
If the guy who's doing the sound is good, you'll be able to hear it just fine.
Also, Leonard Skinner also left with pillow ears on that one.
Yeah, because Hank, he rocked that place.
They begged him to
Yeah,
come.
they begged Hank to come.
They said, "Oh, Hank!
Oh,
Oh,
Hank.
Hank! Oh, Hank! Please come!
And then
Please come with us,
Hank
Hank!"
shows up to play his 3 big hits.
Yeah.
No disrespect to Hank Jr., but full disrespect. You know, if he wasn't Hank Williams Jr., would we know who he is?
No.
Likely not.
No.
But shut. Do you happen to know any old Hank Williams songs?
Yeah. But it's crazy.
I feel like when I went the last concert I was at, the Breaking Ben Chevelle 3 Days Race thing.
Yeah.
I feel like I did not have the pillow thing, but I was also outside.
Well,
That
I'll do it.
probably has something to do
Well,
with
no,
it.
not even really though. Like every time I've gone to a concert,
I was very
outside,
close though.
Like even the most recent concert in 2019 when I went to that country music festival, like even country, like you leave because it's just loud.
Yeah. Like I was close enough to be able to feel it.
See, I was really looking forward to like the Ozzy's touring because like that was Ozzy, and I would have probably left deaf.
Yeah, you would've.
But especially because Megadeth was supposed to.
That would have done it.
I mean, I would have loved to experience the cacophony of noise that would have caused me to just go mute.
Well, that's not
That's
it.
what my dad says. He went and
Deaf.
saw
Yeah,
Kiss
deaf.
back in the day. He said
Yeah.
he was deaf for 3 days. I don't know if that's true.
I buy that. Back then, in Kiss, I buy it.
I could see it.
Back then, when their amps actually go to 11.
Yeah.
Which that's a true thing. If you have an old Marshall, it goes to 11.
Yeah, I believe it. I mean, especially with them, you know,
Yeah.
big rockers.
Throw up a picture of a Marshall volume. Thank you. 11.
Bang! It's
Bang.
there.
It's there. Look at that 11 right there.
Pow!
You've seen the
That's
memes. You've
that's
seen
a
the
big
memes of
1-1.
turn it up to 11. Now you know
That's
where
actually a thing.
it originates.
Not
Turn
even.
up to 11.
Is it even a meme?
My favorite
There's
like
memes.
music thing, guitar specifically with amps, is like when they no pedals, like no sound effects. So, you know, people like in like the Who, for example, they're like, oh yeah, we're just gonna stab our amps with a knife.
Oh yeah, well,
And
that's
then-
because back then they
Yeah.
didn't have any sort of distortion,
Well, yeah,
so you had to actually.
it's cool,
do
but
it.
I just love the fact that they were
Oh,
like,
yeah.
oh, we're just gonna stab it, not like we're gonna slightly unplug the cord to mess.
Oh
with
no, it's all in the speaker cone.
it. Yeah, so this just
See, perhaps I can demonstrate on that speaker cone.
I want to recommend
You got a box cutter?
I do, but you're not doing it. So,
That's what do you know the song Rumble? It's just like an instrumental
I
thing.
don't think so.
So it was the first song with distortion on it
Okay.
that was released. It was banned from the radio for inciting fights.
Wow.
And if you listen to the song, it's very mellow.
Is that right?
It's compared to, like,
I feel like it's
Slayer.
in Pulp Fiction or something.
it might
Could
be.
Yeah.
Well, he
'cause,
would
like,
know.
I've never-
He
I've
might not
never-
know then. He might
I
not
think
don't
it
know
was
the
it was accidental, like his amp got jostled around or something,
Okay.
and
Well.
then distortion.
Speaking of inciting fights, we will incite a fight if we don't end this episode here because
Yeah.
All right.
We're hitting our limit.
we're hitting our time. So
Well, thank you.
Speaking of 11,
yeah,
Yeah.
perfect
look
timing.
at that.
Yeah, speaking. Anyway, thanks everybody for listening. Hope you enjoyed. Comment, like, subscribe, follow, whatever you want to.
Share with everybody you know. Every single person you know, say, hey, check us out.
If I find out that there's someone that you know you didn't show it to, stuff's gonna happen.
Yeah, I will ask around. I will go through
Mm-hmm.
just
So it's
a,
gonna send out for you.
just a big tree of people branching out that you know, and I will
You
ask them.
specifically. If I
You.
find out that you
Yeah,
didn't do it,
If you didn't tell
you're
everybody,
done.
What about that guy?
No, not the other one.
Him.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
What
the
about
guy in the shirt.
what about the person in the other room
Oh.
that's listening to you listen to this? Do they know?
Yeah.
Tell them. You.
Oh, and by the
The
way,
guy with the teeth.
I
that-
want you.
that guy right there, the guy behind you, yeah, I know you're not wearing a shirt while you're watching this.
Mm-hmm.
That's disgusting. Put a
Yeah.
shirt on.
Yeah. Yeah. You. What are you doing? Driving to work? Okay. Tell all your coworkers when you get there.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Do it.
Yeah, thank you.
Do what you want.
Mention it at lunch.
Yeah. Lunch.
Yeah.
Pull up. Say, hey, these guys. They're
Leave it
great.
up on the water cooler.
These guys are great. Pull them up.
Like be like, now here's a podcast.
Yeah. Stuck in traffic? You're stuck in traffic.
Yeah,
Thanks
you
for
are.
tuning in.
I see you there.
Tell everybody else in traffic. Hey, tune in.
Going down.
Shout it at the top of your lungs.
Going down.
Climb out of the
83.
car, hop up on top, scream.
Yep. Or if you have a sunroof, just stick your head out.
Yeah,
the
stick your
sunroof.
head out. Easy Living Cast. Tune in. We're all stuck in traffic. Nobody wants to be here.
Yep.
Let's have some fun with it.
Yep.
Thank you for
Do
listening.
it.
Have a great day, night, whatever. Choose what you want to do with it.
Yeah, your choice.
Yep, bye bye.